The court will come to order.
The key point to look at is the fact
What price justice? At the moment, legal aid for criminal cases costs the taxpayer over £1 billion a year. The government wants that to come down and is consulting on plans to restructure the system, cutting the number of firms allowed to defend criminal cases from 1,600 to just 400. Instead of choosing your lawyer as you do at the moment, you'll be assigned one from a government-approved list, from a firm which has agreed to work for at least 17.5% less than it charges at the moment.
Client choice goes out of the window. The proposals treat a firm's reputation as if it's nothing, when in reality that is everything. The incentive's there for the solicitor to do a good job, because when that solicitor does a good job, those clients come back, they refer other clients to us.
So rich lawyers are a little bit less rich. Why does that matter? Well, what about if you want your day in court, like these Birmingham students? Under the changes, your lawyer would be paid exactly the same whether they take your case to trial or advise you to plead guilty.
The obvious fear is they will be putting pressure potentially on the clients to plead guilty so they can get on with their next guilty plea and they don't have to waste the time doing a trial.
The consultation on the plans ends on the 4th of June and the scheme could be up and running as early as next year. Under the changes, 36 firms would be awarded contracts across the Midlands. Just to put that into some kind of perspective, there are currently 55 operating in Birmingham alone. Which could mean law firms going out of business, a worrying trend for the next generation.
At the end of the day, we're in this to get a job. I mean, obviously there's the whole wants to do justice and all the ideals and everything that comes with it, but if you can't put food on the table, then what's the point?
by saying that you should just be allowed to cut people's pay, it means you're going to get less people wanting to do it. And if there's no passion in it, then you're not going to get real results.
Access to justice should really be paramount over cuts when people really need help. So I think whilst the government is sensible to look at cuts, to cut them as excessively as they have in this case is just bizarre.
The government says fewer firms will mean better value for the taxpayer. The lawyers fear the quality of justice will suffer.